There's no freaking... I just recorded a 40-minute video. 40 minutes of me yapping with the mic not freaking right with OBS. Anyways, I have to relive this video, and I am in a better state now that I've recorded, but it would be a disservice for me not to document this version of me, and where I'm at, I'm just not executing. I guess I need to relive, like, where I was. Because that video actually healed me. Me recording actually healed me. But I was in this angry pit. It's still in me, but, like, just pissed off at myself. And first of all, I want to mention, I was considering taking a cold shower, fixing up my hair, and putting something other than my pajamas that I literally slept in, but I haven't woken up early, and this is me. This is, holy crap, no. Why are my earbuds? You idiot, bro. Okay, the mic should be good, though. Idiots. So dumb. Now I know people clicked off, but, I'm in this state where I look around and everyone's doing it except me. And I'm just in this pissed off state. Like, I want it. And I can't just seem to sit down and execute. Like, even today was the day I learned about, it happened yesterday, but Trump assassination attempt. And I'm like, whoa, I can capitalize off of this and printify, make merch. And he had, like, the blood streaks and they didn't wipe it off, and you can see his, well, it was this side, and you can see his ear, and it looks so dope. I could cook up some merch and look in DRM, the group I'm in, and see others. They have their store up. Let's freaking go. So much attention. Where attention goes, money flows. Yeah, I go out and I go outside on my bike, and I go on YouTube and look at random, like, I started looking up videos about certain diesels. Diesels have nothing to do with this crap, bro. I was escaping. And the thing is, like, I judge my friends. I was like, hey, they're still playing Minecraft, or, like, they're still doing this, yada, yada. I'm not tripping. I'll just separate. I'll love them from afar. I'll pray for them. Hey, I'm on my journey. I can't be around that. It's a patience game. I'll see them when they start doing stuff. But where am I? Like, I know what I need to do. I have the knowledge, and not to be egotistical about things, but I have everything I need to do. Everything's laid out. I have the mentorship and, like, the group, the community, everything. It's basically luxury, because the founder of it, shout out Smith, he didn't have a community about it. It was just him in his room working all freaking day, bro. Like, you see me, my pajamas. You see that hoodie, this green hoodie? There's a glass over there. You see this bowl from last night? This place has gotten messier. My room's messier. I haven't made up my bed. There's a bunch of indicators. I'm exactly where I deserve to be. We're exactly where we deserve to be. And I want it now. And you think about your wives, like, yeah, all this noble, I want to retire my parents. And I made that video a couple of days ago talking about I won't be posting. I've used YouTube as a cope. I'm invoking on this journey of I need to lock in and get these results so that I'm actually a doer. And I've talked so much. Now I need to go out and get it. Here I am a couple days later, relapses, not doing any work really. No, like, literally not doing work. Don't say really after it, Jake. You haven't done crap. Shut up. Don't you dare say like that. Excuse my lack of speaking. So, all these pauses because you're not using just the instant get out of here. Anyways, like, basically this video is just, and I hate that I didn't have the audio because I was in a low frequency, dude. This recording and talking, it actually helped me. And one thing I want to talk about, first of all, shout out John Mark Stevenson. The catalyst for this video was the catalyst for this video was his video. He was on a coaching call, and some of these key points, which I can look in notes. The best videos, which isn't about views and like, it's about impact, and that's what this thing is for, this beauty of YouTube. I'm in this spot right now where I worked it out in the previous recording, like, I'm angry, I feel like a failure, I look around and I see the gap starting to form between me and my peers, because they're walking the walk, but here I am, not really doing much, and I'm thinking about, like, I want it now. Why can't I just still my mind and be at the computer for hours and just do the work? And like everyone else I see, like, they're putting in the reps. They're going to get there. People have already gotten there. They're exactly where everyone is exactly where they deserve to be. I haven't been doing the work. Why can't I just do the work? I want it now. And thinking about, I seem so selfish with all this indulging in escapes and deciding to freaking ride my bike or YouTube videos or porn or like music too much. All of these escapes. But this is supposed to be for retiring my parents and my future spouse and becoming a man of substance and getting ahead. Like, I'm youthful and I want to get ahead. And also, like, the comments, I have DMs. I've helped people with these videos. Like, you helped me, but here I am. And it's just like, I'm not executing. I'm not applying what I talk about. So I feel like the failure, the talker, the imposter. Yeah, like imposter syndrome. But because your beliefs have to be congruent with your actions. Otherwise, you get this feeling. You get this feeling of, are you who you say you are? And another thing, I want to talk about this. So the catalyst for this video was that video talking about, from John Mark Stevenson, talking about, make it for you, create it for like yourself. Like, at the end of the day, I'm speaking to myself basically right now. I have this camera though, this phone. It's not a camera. And I get to share this, and this is for people who are in my same state, and they're going to resonate towards this, or someone who was in this state before, they look back on it and they see themselves in it. Like, this is the ugly. Here I am. I didn't do my cold shower. I woke up late. This is the pajamas I woke up in. Haven't really done crap today. I was like, oh, I opened tabs and made a store. Didn't work on building the store really. Uploaded like a theme. I didn't do crap. I haven't been doing crap. And I haven't been executing. And I've been on calls with people. Good calls, bouncing off ideas. Sauce. Talking, yapping, chopping it up. But I'm not walking the walk behind the scenes. I'm not doing my part. It's like gathering around the campfire after war, but I wasn't on the battlefield. So, like, this is where I'm at. This pain, it's regret. That's that regret. That regret, feeling like a failure, an imposter. All of this is what I'm feeling right now. And this state of pain where you're stressed, this is life. I'm not all pretty and I'm not like living out a W right now. Nah, this is a low, and this is me documenting it. This is a snapshot of me. This is what this is for. It's for people to resonate with. Understand you're not alone. This is us. And I think about January of 2023. This is my reference point. I was very pissed off at myself, basically compare myself to others, and due to my indulging the sin, I was like still like I was like on stage stuttering with my speech, all this bull crap that could have been avoided, and just comparing myself, people younger than me. I feel like I'm like literally the oldest one yet. It's just like, you're not doing crap, Jake. You're over here still indulging in sin, and like the you're in the you're just not doing what you need to do. You feel like an idiot. You're the oldest person there, yet you're doing like the least, basically. And that was a church. That was like my youth group. That's my story. And I left December. So, yeah. January of 2023, this is my reference point. Like, for 2 weeks, first of all, I was so angry at myself and pissed off. I wasn't indulging in the porn or any of it. I woke up on time, like early. I woke up pissed off at myself. I had like, for 2 weeks, this was where I was at. Just angry. I wasn't touching nothing, not looking up nothing. I was just so pissed off, and I was doing my reps, and I started small. That's something I worked out in the 40-minute recording I just did. Like, starting off small is what we have to do here. I was doing my push-ups and chin-ups, and I just built up momentum by starting small. And that's something I worked out in the freaking recording, but didn't have my audio on. For 2 weeks, I was in that angry state, and I built momentum, and I understood, hey, this isn't going to last forever. You have to do this with God. So I repented and started picking up my Bible. And that season of time, January, like the celibacy and oh my gosh, I didn't even mention the cold showers. I was doing like 2 cold showers in the wintertime. The cold showers ain't really cold right now. It's summer. But them days where it's like 32 for 3 days straight, them cold showers pierce to the bone. Like, it just, when it hits, it just numbs. And it's like that that's a good way of putting it. That sheerness of that cold. Like, dopamine was from that. 2 of those so in the morning and at night. Insane. And that's all I talked about. Like, it's literally like a drug, a good drug. It raises your baseline dopamine and such. And I was working out in the morning. So this is what I did. I woke up at 5:30. I did my journaling and my journaling. Well, I journaled in the evening. I did a day recap thing, which those are cool to look back on. I'll talk about those. I woke up at 5:30. Worked out for an hour. So I got outside. It was dark. It was a bit eerie. And I remember, especially at the dip bar, because it's like at the wood line. So I would be doing my workout, and as it went on, I would have the sky slowly brighten over time. And the world was still and quiet, and I got inside. I made my 4 eggs and my bagel with the strawberry spread. It was like 40 grams of protein. 40 grams of protein. Make my my smoothie, my protein smoothie. Like, I got ahead. Like, that was before school. I was on that. And then I'd have the smoothie. I'd have first period, which was literature. The second period was gym. And then I had it's called a block, so it was 2 periods. Automotive block. CCA building. So at the beginning of automotive, I would down like half. Either the whole thing or half of the shake. And in general, just finish that shake there. I was meal prepping. I bought containers from Walmart. I had my weighed chicken, like 85 grams of protein from that chicken thighs. Had my rice, my broccoli, and the garlic, like that. It was strong. That garlic, open up that garlic. And I remember, like, I was on that, dude. And it's just that I was doing stuff. I was on top of schoolwork. I did my work. Like, it's hard to explain because it was so different from the rest of my life. That was one point in time where I actually did work when it was given. Because my mindset of all that was like, this isn't even serving me. But like at that point, I was just like, yeah, but I need to get this done so that I can do what I want to do. So I just killed it, and I would do my work before I would have my phone and watch like car YouTubers and whatever I was watching, which was just mostly car YouTube and like some podcast and such. Anyways, that was my life. I built the momentum, and I don't want to mention like no fap corniness and like benefits, but the built up celibacy and the fact that I was being a man of my word and I had that trust in myself because I did what I said I would do and I built up that momentum. People sensed it. People, and it's a natural thing with like retaining, like, and as I said, I don't want to be corny no fap, but people gravitated towards me, and there was just more interactions with females. Like just in general, people gravitated toward me more, and my wittiness was better, my speech was better, all of this, everything was just good. It was like the best time of my life, literally the best time of my life. And then basically what happened was I had a dream where porn and masturbation, I had a dream where I did that, but it was also a wet dream. So I actually released in the physical. And I had, basically the lie of the devil was like, you've already lost it, you might as well. And then I ended up actually relapsing. But the thing is, the predecessor to that, as it usually is, I stopped getting as intentional with my prayer and reading my Bible, and then I relapsed. This is what this is. This is every single time. It's either you do it with God or you're just stuck in sin and you're pissed off like I am right now, and you feel like a failure and you're not getting progress done. And you're not walking the walk you're supposed to be walking. Like, that's what I was supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be celibate. I'm supposed to be putting in this work for retiring my parents and all of this. And I have the visions in my mind, like the buying that car. Like, it's not, I see it in my head, the vision, buying a V12 at 19 and like pulling the car over and yapping to the camera. Like, this isn't about the metal in the glass. This is about denying yourself and serving others. Like, all of this, and like having the clips and having it blow up on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram and building up the personal brand and getting views. And the straight piped, because that's the plan. I'm going to straight pipe it in the video. Bring it to Tennessee, a literal exhaust YouTube channel that I remember seeing, actually. We watched this in automotive class, funny enough, this channel, Exhaust Addicts. And then just driving that through the Smoky Mountains back to Georgia. Like, it's all in my head, all these visions and such, and it's fully possible to live out if I do the work, and I'm not doing the work. Like, I know what I need to do. I have all the knowledge. I have built up systems and schedule in place. I literally have the schedule. Wake up, 5:30, prayer, 50 push-ups. Well, prayer, play the special audio, do the 50 push-ups, 16 ounces of salted water, set up my journal while listening still, and then by that point, read Proverbs for the day. There's 31 chapters in Proverbs, so I align it with the date. So today's the 14th. I would read chapter 14. And then cold shower, and then get straight to work. 4-hour making block, just 4 hours dedicated towards making creatives for organic e-commerce. Organic content, yeah. Organic creatives. I don't know why I freezed up on that. Maybe because they're not doing it, Jake. So basically, like, you have paid ads and then you have organic content. Basically, organic is just you just posting a video about the product, and that's how you get traffic to your website to sell the product. Like, if I followed that every single day, and like I have the full schedule, even meals and the calories and the ingredients for those meals where I would gain weight, it's all here, yet I'm not executing. And that's where I'm at. This is what this is documenting, this state of not doing crap, of just escaping. And it's like, I want it, but I can't seem to execute. I can't sit still at the computer and just lock in. I can't just wake up and lock in and do these routines, but I've done it before. Not just January. For 43 days, I was celibate. That was like my highest streak. And then as with that ended because I got less intentional with my disciplines and I lost momentum. Which the thing is about that, I wasn't working out as much as well. It's all congruent, bro. You're either doing what you say you do or you're compromising. You know what you need to be doing. We know, I know, and I haven't been doing it. That's where I'm at. 20 minutes now? Dang, Jake. So this is what this documentation is for. This is where I'm at. And I am in a heightened state due to me like it's been over an hour now of me talking about it. And I'm in this higher frequency like, hell yeah, let's start off small and let's build this momentum. This is reality. We have two options, get bitter or get better. Let's freaking get this. Because it's been done before. Maybe you don't have a reference point, but I'm telling you, and the people we look up to, they've had these. They may have not documented it and posted about it the same way they do about their W's. Best believe they were humans. I flew out to LA to like literally see my mentor. I shook his hand. Watched his interaction with his friends and all of this. Just observed. And the guy's younger than me. What the hell's my excuse? He's just a human. That was the main takeaway from that lesson. Anyone can do it. Anyone. I don't have any excuses. So, and like talking about the people who actually document or like talk about before their state, like this state of mind, it's fully possible. What did they do? One, like obviously in January, I had that catalyst of anger, but it's just building momentum. It's building that trust within yourself. You have to, well, you don't have to, but it's guaranteed. Like once you minimize it so much to where it's guaranteed that you have these small victories, it's going to stack up and then you progressively overload and you start like doing the mission, the full-on workouts. Because in January, it started off with my greasing the groove training, which at that point, I dumbed it down so low in reps that it was completely like no excuses. And I've done that countless times. And I'm going to do that now, actually, because I need to be doing this. Push-ups and chin-ups. 5 sets in a day. Every day. Maybe a rest day every 3 days. Like, it worked. And then I moved on to push-pull legs. And it worked. And I got sore. And I felt good. And I worked out for an hour. And I was doing the cold showers. And I was doing my schoolwork. Dumb schoolwork. Yes, I had the same fundamental beliefs of this isn't teaching me nothing. There's no point in this crap, bro. Like, why am I doing it? But at that point, I was like, nah, let's freaking get it out of the way so I don't have to deal with it right then and there. I was just, that was one time in life I was doing my schoolwork where I would like get an essay and start the essay that same day. I didn't do that. Understand, I was not that person. I was the procrastinator. I completely suffocated the limiting beliefs and the past identity with the work. I just built up that momentum. It was the natural, like, even chemically, obviously, with dopamine and heightened testosterone and mainly just the dopamine and increased focus due to me being celibate and working out and just walking it out, the momentum. It's what we have to do. This video is just me documenting this state of failure, this state of I have not been executing. And this is for the people, and I'm pretty sure I said it in this recording already, but it's for the people to resonate with, because there's other people in my position. We know what we need to do, but we haven't been executing. Denying ourselves to serve others. I've talked about this in the people-pleasing video I made, but that's the life of a man. It's sacrifice. It's what Jesus did. He denied himself. He even denied his identity as the Son of God. Well, he didn't deny it, but he denied the authority and power to be humbled in this. Like, Jesus is the humbled, is God humbling himself to live as a man and be killed as a man for the sake of serving others, of saving all of us. Sacrifice and pain and suffering for those you love. That is denying yourself and picking up your cross. And part of, like, I didn't have to make this video. I titled this video. It would be a disservice for me not to, whatever I name it, but here I am. Didn't shower. As I said, I considered taking a cold shower and putting some better clothes on and such, and maybe making a document and writing some bullet points down so that I can articulate a message better. Nah, that wouldn't be real. That's me denying the actual state I'm in order to people please, or people please expectations, or just people please my own. I want to be viewed as. Nah, this is real. This is how I woke up late this morning. This is what this is. So, oh, that's funny. Like, I see the vision. I know what I need to do. And it's selfish of me to be acting this way and not putting in the action, the inputs. It's so selfish. You're either being selfless and sacrificing, or you're being selfish. It's either compromise or you doing the work. Bang. And I haven't been doing the work. I've been compromising. That's what I'm documenting. This is me. This is Jake right now at July 14th, 4:23 p.m. And I said that same statement 3:38 p.m. in the previous recording when my mic wasn't on. So here I am. Like, I demonize friends for, oh, I'm not tripping. They're not doing what they need to do. They're still indulging the escapes, the gaming, the whatever. I'll be patient. I'll be love them from afar. But here I am, you hypocrite. You're not doing what you need to do, Jake. I don't want to be like the rest of people. I don't want to be like most of family. I don't want to be like most of people in general. Yet you're doing the actions. You're escaping like everyone else. You're compromising like everyone else. You're not living disciplined. You're not being a man of your word. You haven't built up the momentum and the trust in yourself. You haven't been doing the daily inputs to lead to that eventual output, that vision in your head. So, as I said, if you're still watching right now, this resonates with you to some degree. Either this is you see a past version of yourself through this, or this, you and I, we going through this. We haven't been doing what we needed to do. Here we are. Yeah. What we have to do is start off small. It's really just out of sight, out of mind. Obviously, we have to. My Bible wasn't in sight. That's why I wasn't reading it. That's why I was indulging in the porn and stuff. My heart wasn't changed. Purified. Goals, evolved self wasn't in sight, so out of mind. So I wasn't living congruent with that. I wasn't living with the urgency. Obvious and self audio, or special audio. So we had to have all of these things in sight. I have to make on my ceiling something so I don't go back in bed a coward at 4:30 in the morning. So I don't go back in bed and I'm reminded, why am I doing this? And why can't I just, like, I've done it before. Like, this is the main theme of this video. Why couldn't I just log in? I've done it before. How could I not wake up in the morning and get on my knees and thank God for the opportunity to suffer well? Instead, it's just been zombie, stop on the alarm, and then go back to sleep. What? It's so dumb, bro. Like, I see all the gap is just getting, the people who are making the moves, the gap is just there, and I see my peers, and I wonder, like, why can't I just stick to it like them? Why can't I just do it? Why can't I become the person? They've made the change. I've made the change in the past. Why can't I just do it? But maybe because my journey has maybe because my journey is so slow and steady and so many lows, it's going to secure, and it isn't easy come, easy go. That's what I'm basically getting at. So it's securing my goals and my vision and the person I have to become, because it wasn't fast. It wasn't like other people. They didn't get the results, and I didn't get my results the same way they did. And that isn't an excuse for this behavior. It is not. I should not be in this position. But I'm sharing this position so that not only me, but the people who also haven't been executing and are pissed off at themselves, and it's just like, why can't I do it? Why can't I just log in? That's what I'm feeling right now. That's what this video is for. It's so that first of all, this video is building the awareness of our situation. And now that we understand this current point in time, reality as it is right now, we have two options: get bitter or get better. And that's what this video is for. It's for you and I to get better. Like, I shouldn't be. There's been countless videos. All this documentation of these videos where I relapsed or whatever, my lows, haven't been doing what I needed to do. All these videos, just snapshots of, and sharing the resonating, just feeling of being that failure, of not doing what you need to do. All of these, man. Obviously, the goal was to have none of these. But realistically, I wouldn't change it for a thing, because the maturity it's building, and like the fact that, as I said, it isn't easy come, easy go. And it's just a more meaningful journey. And also, due to me having these lows, it's me dipping down, and us. That's what this video is for. These videos of getting vulnerable and talking about your lows as much as the highs, documenting it. It's meant to, so that we all just get carried up. I want bitter or better. We have to get better. We have to get better for the sake of, like, our, as I said, the evolved self we have to become, the character we're chasing in order for our goals of, like, retiring our parents, or like being a man of substance for our future spouses and our kids, our children, just setting the people we care and love about up by being, it's just denying ourselves all this baggage of being a procrastinator and not working out and not doing the work and not waking up early, and choosing the compromise is denying that part of ourselves to serve the people we love. That's what this is. That's the awareness I'm trying to bring from this low point, this vulnerable, me and my dumb polyester microplastic pajamas blocking my androgen receptors so that my free base testosterone can't get picked up by the androgen receptor and brought into the cell, into the nucleus, where there can be masculine gene like I have a lot. Not to be egotistical, I don't know a lot, but I have the knowledge of this stuff, yet I'm compromising. So yeah, this is the video. Shout out John Mark Stevenson for that video he dropped today. The best videos are the ones where you're going through it, not when you've had a nice easy weekend. Nah. The most relatable things are our own sufferings and our else. That's where we get to relate. Because once you relate to the lows, you likely relate to the highs. Because that's the beautiful thing when I look back on this, once I achieve these things. Like, you can look back and see who I am, that I was just like you. So I'm just adding to the collection. I don't want to add to the collection of L's anymore, but maybe it's a greater purpose, and I'm bringing awareness. One thing about God, this has been a common thing. Like, I can't do it without God. Every time I relapse is because I'm not being as intentional with my prayer and reading the Word. When I'm on it, I'm celibate. When I'm not, relapse. So God is first. We can't do it without God. None of this world is decaying, obviously, and all these materialistic things. No. It is that I have it in my notes, literally. What the freak? Our materialistic wants are a natural byproduct of you fulfilling your service needs. It's not about the cars. It's not about the money. It's not about all this stuff. It's about me picking up my cross, denying myself, putting the work in, sharing it through YouTube about God and how I can't do it without God. And then I get like my dream life, but it comes through the base. It isn't about the dream life. It's about the life of service. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about like my future of wanting to make automotive car YouTube content and also it's in general like me. It's my growth. It's my story. It's my documentation. It's putting on the muscle and having the physique one day, and then y'all can look back to these days where I'm 130 pounds. And finances. The people that see that I was successful with business, they see these lows, that I was just like them in this state of not executing. Time and time again, it's been months, bro. Why can't I do it? But that's where the beauty comes in, you know? Like, I'm here with you. Let's rise up together. You know? That's what this is for. And it's not about the materialistic things. It's about becoming a man of substance. It's about becoming a man. Because a man sacrifices for the people he loves, just as Jesus did. That is what the cross represents. And denying your identity as a sinner, as a procrastinator, or someone who doesn't work hard, or someone who's broke, or denying this old version of you so that you can better serve the people you love. Jesus denied the fact that he had full authority over the universe. He was God still, but he humbled himself to be a man in order to sacrifice himself for the people he loves. Everyone, you and I, everyone. Everyone who lived, everyone who will live, everyone who has lived, died for our sins. That's the man. And he did his mission every day. He went in the quiet place, received and worshipped. Received the mission and worshipped. And when he wasn't doing that, he was walking out the mission. He was on it. And he was pure, and just, that's the life of a man of substance. It isn't about the materialistic goals and the byproduct. It's a byproduct. My dream life of this YouTube thing and online money, it's from me denying myself this old state of not executing and picking up my cross, building this momentum, and living the life that I was meant to live. A life based on the principles and based off the principles in the Word of God, and as God as my foundation. Without God as a foundation, when the storms come, it'll all crumble away. All that momentum I built in January crumbled away. Why? Foundation swept. It's all congruent. Can't do it without God. So, let's get better. Let's get right with God. This guilt and shame you're feeling, you cannot succumb to that. You have to repent. Don't think you're too far from God, or yes, it sucks. That shame and guilt, it makes us feel like I don't even want to show up. Yeah. We have to repent though. Like, that is the lie. That is the weaponizing of shame and guilt from the devil. We have to repent. That shame and guilt, preventing that repentance is very, very, very dangerous. So we have to start there, and now let's start having these micro steps. The dumbing down of our big goals, these little victories we start to stack up, and then we build momentum. And we start living that dream life, man. It's just the life you're meant to be living, though. It's just reversing all this baggage of ourselves, because it's our responsibility. We're exactly where we deserve to be. Yes, there's weapons in the world. Yes, there's indoctrination in school. Yes, all of this. But at the end of the day, your decisions, although it's not your circumstances, it's your decisions based on those circumstances. So God first. That is the lens to view the world. The Holy Bible. Hopefully the right translation, because they're dumbing down the Bible. Anyways, taking these verses out. Taking Jesus out of his own book. Anyways, let's get better. If you have something, if you've been putting off YouTube, if that's part of your mission, your vision, you literally have such an opportunity. Get vulnerable. Talk about what you're going through, because you're not alone. And you, as this video is being, you have the opportunity to bring people up to rise with you. Like, we're not alone. The porn and gaming and you feel like you're not executing it. All this, you're not alone. Just as you and I have this common ground to talk about. It's what's relatable. If you come home from work and life sucks, talk about that. You are not alone. Talk about it. And talk about, through that talking, maybe talk about how to navigate this. Either way, the relating, that sense of community, of seeing someone in your exact state, it helps people. It helps people's days. It just helps. I've had the comments. I've had the DMs. I know it helps. So, let's get to work. Let's suffer well for the people we love. Jake. Future Jake is rooting on this version of Jake. Future you is rooting for you, your future spouse, your future kids, all of it. The people you're in line to impact. We have to pick up our cross and stop compromising and being passive and being lustful. We have to deny these old identities and craft this evolved self, who we have to become. Bitter or better. Don't go wander and do something. Or don't go wander in this feeling once more. Do some push-ups. Do a document. Stay up all night and make documents and then live a life. Like, I did this for the ultimate reset. Stayed up all night, cleaned my... Oh, yeah. My mind is messy. Outdoor space and room messy. So, and I know for a fact, like, they're completely correlated by me cleaning my room. By cleaning these spaces, I'm going to free up mental focus, and it's just going to help. No wonder I couldn't lock in towards this opportunity today of the Trump assassination. Or the Trump assassination attempt with print-on-demand product. So, let's get this. And this is good. Like, comment down below. This is relatable. And we get to look back on this. A righteous man falls 7 times, but gets back up again. See you later. Peace.